Hello everybody, welcome back to round 3. Hope you enjoyed the last 2 videos in the deck tech. Let's go ahead and look for a league match. So we're 0-2 right now. We're going to see if we can crawl our way back to a 3-2, but even a 2-3 would be great. Mostly we're just looking to get some practice for this. I have an event coming up next weekend, and so I'm thinking that I might bring this. Feels like it has a lot of play to it that some other versions of Nick Fit in the past maybe didn't have as much. Alright, we have an opponent. Wonder what they'll be on. Pop-Induce 37. Do not recognize that username, so I'm not sure what they'll be on. Okay. I think we can keep this. We have a line towards... We can Zenith for... Yeah, we can set up to where, depending on what they're doing, we could Zenith for a Veteran Explorer on the second turn. We'll lead on the Forest, and then we can figure out whatever our turn 2 is. We can hold up Veil of Summer in the meantime, and then we can use the Phyrexian Tower maybe on turn 3 to do something very powerful. So at that point we'll have 6 mana, so we might even be able to do get Titania down if we get a fetch land in the meantime. Okay, Manic Influence plus LED means that we are probably playing Dredge. This is probably a breakthrough. It's a very strong opening. So we'll be looking probably to win the sideboard games, most likely. In fact, depending on how strong this opener is, we may or may not even let our opponents see what we're doing. Okay, so we're going to get domed for 6 here, and they're going to get a Narcomoeba. We do have a Cabal Therapy. Do they have any bridges? They have 1 bridge. Okay. All right. I think it is pretty reasonable, considering what little resources we have right now, to just not show them anything. It's a little rough to throw the first game, but I think it'll be okay. All right, so for these guys, so we definitely want those. I think since they have no clue, I think we can cut for this removal. It's not very good removal versus them. The Collector Oof will be good to stop LEDs. So we need to make another 2 cuts. Let's see. Why don't we... Plague Engineer of itself is not very strong. I guess we can keep Icarids from doing things. Maybe that's not that big a deal. Liliana's actually probably pretty weak. So let's go ahead and cut that. This could be wrong. We'll find out. Would like to play first. Alright, we're going to keep this. We're going to start with a Thoughtseize, and then next turn we'll do a Cabal Therapy. Once we know what's up. And hopefully we draw Forest, so we can do Cabal Therapy and a Veteran Explorer, and we're just going to shred their hand. so let's see. So they've got Silent Gravestone, but that's not the type of stuff we're worried about. I think we probably just want to take the Nature's Claim. Alright. They're going to go for the Gravestone, or are they going to go for Faithless Looting? Let's see. Okay, very good. They're going to want to get the Stinkweed Imp in the graveyard pretty quickly here. Oh, but they can't. So they're dumping a Narcomoeba with a Silent Gravestone. Okay. Alrighty. So let's... Okay, so they got rid of that. They've played that. So what do we think we want to strip away from them? I think getting rid of their Dredger is pretty strong, so let's get rid of the Stinkweed Imp. Okay. And we didn't hit a land, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to continue on. They still don't want to play Cabal Therapy. If we include the Dried Arbor, we have 22 lands, so 21 out of 51 to hit is pretty likely. It's a little sad that that was that one, but okay. Alright, so they found another Nature's Claim. Let's see what they do. I don't know if they would try to therapy themselves to get something out of their hand. Might depend on what it is. Oh, but they are. Okay. Alright, so another Stinkweed Imp. Alright, so there's another land. So let's... Igrit is a horror. Alright. So let's do this then. So I don't have a good way to get the bridge out of their hand. I think we want to try to work towards getting a Scavenging Ooze into play. So let's do that. So let's sacrifice the vet. And we're going to get Forest. Alright, so let's... I think the goal here is going to be to try to get rid of the bridge. Or no, we're going to get rid of their Stinkweed Imp. So let's keep the Igrit in their hand. We're going to make them lose the Creeping Chill, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we do that. Let's make sure, choose that one. we're just going to get rid of the stinkweed imp right now. So that way they have to take a natural draw and we have a little bit more time to untap with the Scavenging Ooze. Alright, they've had enough. Okay, so we saw Silent Gravestone, which we semi-care about. I'm actually going to bring the Toxic Deluge in here. I didn't think about that before. We have Reclamation Sage to blow up Silent Gravestone if it was going to come up. Titania's a little slow. I think that's probably good enough. Yeah, so let's run this back. Alright, this is a little slow out of the gate, but we have crop rotation for Bojuka Bog, so I think we want to keep this. How fascinating. Okay. So that's going to slow us down from using the crop rotation. So let's go ahead and get a vet into play. That means we might be using this crop rotation to get Phyrexian Tower. Alright, I think we are going to do that actually. Let's go ahead and get a damage in. Let's get forest. We just want to diversify our graveyard hate as much as possible here. And they don't want to try to play through that. Alright, well that was pretty quick. So that was Nick Fit versus Dredge. Leyline of the Void plus the other options we had were all very useful here. Alright, thanks for watching, and let's go ahead and update our record. Alright, we'll see you for round 4. Thanks for watching.